If you're doing something for someone for free, and because you're doing it for free, you provide them less value than the $1,000 normally you would get for your product, they're never gonna see your value. What I've learned in life, so there's spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, financial. In all aspects, they actually are very similar if you wanna succeed. I was talking to a guy and he was wanting to date. He's like, how do I meet women? How do I date? He's actually an Airbnb guest, right? So I go in, I'm checking on the properties, I'm seeing how's everything going, right? And despite this property being brand new, like this thing wasn't working and that thing wasn't working. And I'm like, why hasn't anybody checked this? But anyway, so we get everything resolved. And part of what really made him happy was I was answering his dating advice. And the question he came with is, how do I not seem creepy, right? He's like, how do I not seem creepy to these girls? I said, you're probably going up to the girl when she's by herself. He's like, yeah, normally I'll see them in a group of two and then I'll wait until like one goes and then I'll go talk to her. And I was like, doesn't that sound creepy? It's better when you go in a group because it's comfortable, because then you're comfortable.
Well,
then you're confident.
When I was younger, when you go to them when they're in groups, like if you say something, they'll like laugh with their friends. It's like.
And if you roll with it and you laugh with it, it shows that you're confident enough to be able to deal with her trying to shake you. They're gonna test you. They're gonna see, are you as strong and as confident as you're making yourself out to be? In business, and you have a business, a lot of times entrepreneurs come up to you in a very creepy way, trying to get business from you, texting you, DMing you, trying to impress you. The way I found to do it is provide value. Give something up to the entrepreneur. Say, hey, let me help you with this. Let me show you this. Normally, this would cost $1,000, but I can see that you have skill, you have an ability, I think you have a lot of potential. I'm gonna actually do this for you for free, but I'm gonna give you the full $1,000 value. And then at the end, you'll see, did they value you? And if they valued you, then eventually they're gonna pay you, right? If they truly do have potential. Same thing with that guy with the girl. I said, you're gonna go out and you're gonna talk to them and you're gonna just be a friend. You're gonna provide value. You're gonna not talk about stupid stuff, but if they're buying, vegetables at the grocery store, you're gonna talk about, how you eat right and how you're exercising and how you're trying to better yourself and you're just being a friend. And talk about, hey, we can talk about like maybe making food together one day, like making dinner together or something. Just be a friend. And if they value you, then you continue to provide value to them and you can grow your relationship. If you find out that they're not the right fit for you in the business world or in your personal world, they're not the right fit, they don't value you, you have to have enough confidence to say, hey, it was really great knowing you. We could probably be friends, but this is not the right fit. What I want and you want are different. I really wish you luck. When you have that type of confidence, you increase your value. You're not creepy and trying to get them. You're now the one that's desirable and they want you. And that is a shift in all aspects of your life. You have to change your self-confidence. You have to change the way that you're presenting yourself and trying to stop being such a people pleaser. There is a difference between helping people and being a people pleaser, because you can be very helpful and giving and not be a people pleaser. You're just providing value. But you also need to make sure that that person is contributing to helping. So for you, if you were going to do that with a client and you're going to provide value and you're going to do something for them for free or whatnot and provide the full $1,000 worth of value, because this is the one warning I want to tell you. If you're doing something for someone for free, and because you're doing it for free, you provide them less value than the $1,000 normally you would get for your product, they're never going to see your value. If you're going to tell them, this normally costs $1,000 and I'm doing it for you for free, but because you're doing it for free, you only give them like a $300 value version, they're never going to be able to justify paying you $1,000. They're going to say, well, this was only worth like $200-300. You want to wow them. You want to be just as good for free as you are when you're getting paid. And it's even more important for you to be wowing when you're doing it for free than when you're being paid, because you are setting yourself, you're establishing your standard, you're establishing your self-worth. You always want to give, and you want to give generously, not just with your money, but your time and the quality that you're providing. So when you're doing that, especially when you're first dating someone in the business world or in the real world, you want to show, I am high value, I am good, I am someone that you're going to take seriously, and if you waste with my time, I'm gone. It doesn't matter that it's free or paid or whatever, I'm gone. And eventually, when you get very skilled and you're getting paid the most, there's certain clients out there that pay you extremely well, and sometimes some of those clients aren't very fun to work with. You have to be equally as strong to say, thank you, great knowing you, we might be able to be friends, but we can't work together, this relationship's not gonna work out. Because I have my standards. And my standards don't change if it's free, if it's paid, or paid stupid money. My standards don't change. This is me. And the right people are gonna value that, and you're gonna have a satisfied life because your world is gonna be based on your requirements.
Right.
You're not trying to fit yourself to the world's.
Right.
I want money, cash, want it all, I'm selfish.